How good did it feel to get this one today on your home turf before going on the long road stretch?
I mean, it felt good to play good basketball, and to go out and play a style that we know we're capable of playing. Again, you look up and down the stat sheet, and everybody contributed in some way. And I think that's what Cavaliers basketball has always been. That's our aim. And, I'm just proud of the guys. We're going out against a very good basketball team and digging it out, setting the tone early, and just carrying it out.
Darius Garland, 9 assists, no turnovers. How important is he always, but especially when he's not turning the ball over?
I mean, I give Darius a little bit of leeway because I know who he is. He's an extremely efficient basketball player. So we know those turnovers weren't going to last. We know the impact that he can have, on a game, and how he can orchestrate a game and make his teammates better. And that's what this is about, right? Like, his job is to not only take care of himself, but his job is to make this team go. And he did a great job of that tonight.
Jeff Shadon, JB, you guys were so good at home last year, only 10 losses all season. A little slower start this year. What do you think the difference was at home here tonight?
I mean, I think we love to get our crowd involved, but again, we're just trying to play Cavaliers basketball over an 82-game season, and again, we've had some bumps in the road, continuity because of injuries and those types of things, and our guys have stuck with it. So we'll win our fair share of games at home as long as we stay together, stay healthy, and give ourselves a chance.
Spencer Davis, Cavs Insider. How encouraging is it that you guys stuck to playing the right way when it was so bogged down with all the foul calls and everybody, obviously, trying to get into the paint, get to the line?
I mean, the momentum definitely shifted in that second quarter. They shot 17 free throws. That just makes the game ugly, and it gave a team who was down an opportunity, to claw their way back in and kind of disrupt our flow a little bit. So we just got to do a better job of defending without fouling. You knew the game plan. They were going to attack. I thought we had some plays where we lacked discipline. We left our feet and we reached. But understanding what this team is trying to do, we just have to do a better job of being disciplined and keeping the ball in front of us.
Got Dean back for the first time in a couple of weeks. How do you feel like he went out there and played?
I thought he was great. For a guy who hasn't played in a while, I think there'd be a little bit of rust, but I thought he shot it with confidence. He defended his positions well. He helps space the floor. He helps our offense just keep ticking over. And he competed his tail off on the defensive end.
And obviously Jared played a big role tonight, but at the end there he got a foul and then went back to the locker room. Did you get anything on that? Is there anything really injury-related?
I have not heard anything yet.
Okay, thank you.
Mitch Fennell, 92.3, the Fan. Coach, I mean, it's in that second half, especially when Orlando kind of chips away at the lead and some of your big guys get into foul trouble, like Jared, for example. I mean, is there any particular factor of the defense that you guys really nailed down to make sure that they didn't come all the way back?
Yeah, I mean, I think we got stops when we needed to, and momentum stops. And, again, they only made 2 threes tonight. So understanding that they were going to try to get to the paint, keep attacking. Again, 37 free throws is way too many free throws to give up. So we could have continued to be better there. But, I think we did a good job of understanding the game plan and trying to protect our paint as best we could.
You mentioned their struggles at three-point line. Does that kind of allow you guys to really central in on getting after them in the paint? Or, I mean, I don't want you to make, you don't have to focus on three-point defense entirely, but does that help at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to do both in this league, because obviously guys are capable of making shots and getting hot, and they have some guys who are capable. So, our defense starts always, no matter who our opponent is, trying to protect our paint as best we can, and then force teams to take contested jump shots.
Nate Alderkeck from Gitchell. A lot of your guys recently have talked about, just not giving in to the temptation of ISO ball and movement with and without the ball. Did you see a step in that tonight? Did you sense that, or is there still something to be done?
Yeah, no, I thought we did a great job of that. To be able to, assist on 29 of your 46 shots, and you look up and down the line there, and there's assist up and down the line. So I thought we did a really good job of just continuing to move and force them to chase us. It's not going to be perfect, but I think more times than not, we did the right things offensively and shared the game.
Chris.
Hey JB,
What's up, Chris?
what worked so well for you guys offensively just to open up the game?
Everybody was involved. I thought we did a phenomenal job of just making them chase us. The ball was moving. We were attack-minded, getting into the paint. We played with a nice tempo. It wasn't hurried or rushed, but it was forceful. And, with the offensive guys that we have, that's difficult to guard when we play that way.
Last one, Ev.
Ed Dave on right down. JB, Orlando has one of the best defenses in the league, but they do struggle defending the fast break. Did you just make it a point of emphasis to the guys just to pick up the pace a little bit because they struggle to get back on defense sometimes?
Yeah, that's one of the things that we wanted to do because they crashed the offensive board so hard. If you rebound the ball, and especially if you rebound it cleanly, because their momentum's taking them towards the basket, you have opportunities to play in the broken floor. And, if you don't get something point blank, now at least they're chasing you, right, and they're trying to play catch-up, and now you're working against cross matches and those types of things. So defensive rebound was going to be key. They only got 7 offensive rebounds tonight. And again, that helps us start our break when they're crashing the boards.
Dave's going to wrap. Coach.
Have a good night.